welcome back.
Hello!
This is Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven.
Stop! No!
Listen,
It's Ethan, Annie, and Daniel.
Wait, did you
and we're playing Dark Souls.
are you subscribed or are you posers?
Did you tell Eddie about how I started that one episode?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna close this just a little.
We tried to open the window. There's something behind you.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fine.
Yeah,
It's
one of
fine.
the ghosts with praying mantis.
It's fine.
Sith hands.
It's fine.
Scythe.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Scythe hands.
Sith hands. They got Darth Vader in one. They got
No, no.
Palpatine. Yeah,
Limited power.
that's what happened. That's what they're saying whenever they stretch their arms out.
They struck me down and my power has increased.
Palpatine.
Oh, there we go.
I'm Papa.
But I started an episode of Zelda, and I was like, "Hey, this is Shadow Alzheimer's something," and my co-host. And he was like, "My name's Damien," so it's already dark enough. I was like, "Yeah, Damien Wolfgang," and he was so
Damien
upset.
Wolfgang.
That was almost my name.
I know.
Yeah.
He was so mad at me.
I was like, why did you say that name?
All right, Annie, what's your gothic name?
My gothic name?
Yeah, I'm Shadow Alzheimer's.
Annie the Orphan.
I was gonna say no, not even
Little
Annie.
Orphan Annie.
Little Orphan Annie.
Not even Annie. Just take out Annie. Just Orphan.
Yep, just Orphan.
Just Orphan.
Just Orphan. That's me. That's me.
Orphan Jane Doe, because nobody knows who your parents are or who you are.
I hate the name Jane.
Jane Doe is just used for.
I know what Jane Doe is for. I hate it.
I'm glad you know.
I hate the name Jane.
Where am I going?
I'd rather just be the
If your
Orphan.
name's Jane, what up? We love
The
you.
Orphan was a good movie. It was weird and messed up.
I've never
They
seen it.
made a sequel with the same chick, but she's like 30 now.
I didn't know.
The-
Wasn't she...
No, she was a child.
This is the way.
playing somebody who's older. But
Which
that's
is-
why it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It's even weirder when you know she's actually a child, but doing all those things.
You've seen Interview with a Vampire. Like, Brad Pitt had to kiss, what's her name? And that was really fucking weird.
Yes.
Like, they interviewed her and was like, what was it like kissing Brad Pitt? And she's like, bitch, I don't know, weird because I was a kid.
Right.
Yeah.
So...
She's like, I'm 20 and he's 63 now.
Oh my god, how old is Brad Pitt right now?
Just look it up. You're gonna be mad.
Oh my god.
I know the answer, but just
Hang
look
on. Excuse me.
Brad Pitt, he's old.
He's 6. He's... Oh my god.
He's gonna throw up.
Oh my god, he's 60.
He was born like 16 days after JFK was killed.
Oh my god.
That's how old he is.
My grandma is turning 66. He's 6 years younger than my grandma.
Yeah.
My grandma could have married Brad Pitt. I should text her. Why didn't you marry Brad Pitt?
She's like, because I love your papa. It's like, but you could have loved Brad Pitt.
But you could have loved Brad Pitt.
No. Oh, I can't. I was going to say, my mom went to school with a celebrity, but if I did that, it would be easily traced, so.
Yes, out of the 600 people probably that were in that class.
I mean,
But it'll be traced to what school. And, what area.
I'm related to the guy
Annie
that wrote.
from Chimaera is her mom is one of these 600 people.
I believe I'm related to the guy that wrote Heartbreak Hotel.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's named after an irrelevant celebrity.
Who?
Ethan Hawke.
Yeah. My mom had a crush on Ethan Hawke.
Have you seen him
That's cute.
without facial hair? He looks weird. Keep your facial hair, homie.
No. Let me
He
look.
doesn't have facial hair in
Ethan, what are we doing?
Well, I was just gathering some items while over here and trying to figure out where the hell I'm going.
but he doesn't have facial hair in Moon Knight, and he looks weird. He looks like Kevin Bacon almost.
He's in Moon Knight?
Who wouldn't have a crush on Ethan Hawke? Let's be so real.
Okay, but look him up in look up Ethan Hawke Moon Knight.
Look
in
at
like the
that's
80s.
him without a beard. Look at him. He
Yeah.
looks cute.
Yeah, look him up in Moon Knight.
Like that was my type in high school. Ethan Hawke, Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hate this place.
He's like the son.
Is this the key?
No, he looks good.
Yeah.
He looks
okay.
like Kevin Bacon.
He does look like Kevin Bacon
There we go.
with his long hair, but he looks good.
His daughter is so hot.
His daughter.
I did it.
You did it. I don't know what you did, but
I
you
opened
go,
the
girl.
door.
You go, girl.
The water floods out.
Oh,
We
no.
can go down.
Go, piss girl. The door's pissing. That's the joke.
But yeah, his daughter's in Stranger Things.
Wow.
I know that.
Yeah.
But
She's also she's in a band too, isn't she?
yeah, do you know who her mom is?
I do. Don't tell me. No, because she redid a movie her mom did.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, hang on. What's her name?
I don't know. It's like Felicity something, I think.
Okay,
Felicity
hang on.
Hawk.
Ethan Hawke daughter. Let me just look that up.
I can just tell you her mom's name.
It's fine. Okay.
You're just gonna look it up.
Her name is Maya.
I can't take
Oh,
this.
Or is it Maya?
It's probably Maya.
It's probably Maya, but
Yeah.
it's Maya.
Yeah,
can't-
it's Uma
can't
Thurman's
take
her
this.
mom.
I can't take.
Oh, this is sad.
Yeah. There's a lot of dead
Oh, let's
bodies.
focus on this. Fuck Maya Hawk,
Oh
okay?
my god.
So they flooded the city because it was about to do. Remember how Ulasil was? Hey, look, skulls. Remember how Ulasil was being overtaken by the abyss?
Yeah.
Well, they flooded the city to prevent that.
They're so moist.
Well, yeah,
Is
because
this
it
the
was
same
flooded.
city when we were in the DLC?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
This is New Londo,
it's so hot in here. My knee
human
pits are
city
sweating.
that the four kings were presiding over, and they fell to the abyss and started doing what the other primordial serpent.
Is that who we're fighting next? Is the Four Kings?
Yes.
Cool. Is Four Kings one guy?
A duplicate of one guy, but you can have up to like 16 of them in the same battle room.
Goddamn.
Because they all have their own individual health bars, but you just have to deal enough damage to them as a whole. Death ahead. Oh, thank God.
What?
Oh yeah, she's in Hereditary. Uma Thurman.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love Hereditary. I have to watch that because it's spooky season.
Uma Thurman and Kill Bill. Was she my super ex-girlfriend?
There he is.
I don't know, but Kill Bill was really good.
I've never seen Kill Bill because I don't like Quentin Tarantino a whole lot. His storytelling annoys the shit out of me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure there's probably movies by him I would enjoy. Pulp Fiction is not one. I don't like stories told out
You
of order.
don't like Pulp Fiction?
I don't like stories told out of order.
I've never. I watched Pulp Fiction when I was.
Wait, do you like
I
Donnie
don't mind-
Darko?
Huh?
Do you like Donnie Darko?
I know the story.
Donnie Darko's told out of order.
I've never seen the movie. But no,
Oh, shit.
it's one thing if it's flashing back and forth and it's telling you what's happening. You know, okay, this is 5 years before this. This is 10 years before that. That's fine. I don't like it though when it's just out of order and you have to put it together yourself. It's not fun for
Can
me.
we put
I
this
like
on hold
that.
while I
It's-
fight this abomination?
Oh my god, yeah.
What's he called?
I don't know. Oh God, no! Don't hit me.
Is that one of the things that were in the courtyard?
It looks very
I
similar.
don't like how
but
fast
no.
he moves.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna look
Please
who he is.
die.
Where are you at right now?
I'm in New Londo.
Look at New Londo Blob.
New Londo Blob, yeah.
New Londo blob creature.
Oh, where did he go?
Blob.
I killed him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's literally called Massive Souls.
Oh, well.
Gross.
He's a
Yeah.
mini boss in Dark Souls and Dark Souls Remastered.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. So he won't respawn whenever
Yeah.
I rest.
Well, I mean, you kind of, like, slaughtered him pretty easily.
I did. I threw some fireballs at him, and like he stabbed me, and that was kind of weird.
That was
but-
kind of weird.
I stabbed this guy in the butt.
But yeah, no, like,
Anal.
going back to the whole thing.
Fantastic. Thank you, everybody, for joining us in Dark Souls. I gotta say, thank you, everybody, for joining us in Anal as well.
We
I mean,
love this series so much.
Not even Curse.
Yeah, if in fact, if you got this far, you have the soul of a brave warrior for willing to hear the words anal and Maya Mortal in the same series.
Comment comment Brave Warrior if you've gotten this far.
Yeah. So real quick,
Yeah.
going back to Uma Thurman
God.
and stories told out of order. Witcher would have liked it a lot more if it was told in order, or if at least we knew when things were happening.
I know nothing about Witcher, but I will.
It jumps around so much.
Really, but no, I like the psychological thrillers. That's what
The show,
Kill
The
Bill-
Witcher.
I haven't seen the show. I
Well,
don't know about the
that's
video
what's
game. I don't
that's
know
what's
about
out of
any
order
it.
is what I wanted to clarify.
Oh, okay. But yeah, no, I like the psychological thrillers, and that's what Kill Bill, Pulp Fiction. It's
I've
like
never seen
action
Kill Bill
thriller.
actually either.
Kill Bill is good. And what was the other one we were talking about?
Kill Bill.
Oh, Donnie Darko,
Donnie Darko.
psychological thriller. Also, the movie that I told you about, the Discovery, that's a psychological thriller, but it's not told out of order. But
That's an important part, because I like psychological thrillers.
yeah.
But I just don't like when stories are told out of order and they don't tell you what's going on. Because I understand, like, flashing back and forth in time to give you context to certain things. But you don't want to dump all the exposition of what happened before at once. I understand that.
Well,
I
but
like
mean,
I
the
like ones
point-
where I like being able to piece it together.
That's the point of a
Yeah.
psychological thriller, is for you to figure it out.
I just don't like piecing together the timelines. Because, like, Witcher isn't like they flash all the way back to the very, like, early and then it kind of gets progressively further from there. It doesn't do that till, like, the last 4 episodes. It's like all around. It's all over the place. 1 minute it flashes back and he's talking to this guy who's an old man, and then the next minute it flashes back and he's talking to that guy when he was a kid, because Geralt's old as fuck.
See, but I would be able to understand that more than, like, Game of Thrones, when they're bouncing back and forth between person and person, and I'm like, I have no
Oh.
idea how much time has... Is that a cliff?
I almost died.
Oh, no.
I almost died. You saved me.
But no, I don't like it. That's just not. That's a me thing. I don't.
But, like, Game of Thrones, when it's, like, person to person...
Yeah.
That's what confuses
Well,
me.
Game of Thrones is a fucking soap opera. That's why it's told like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
just
still...
straight up a
I
soap
haven't
opera.
finished Game of Thrones. Have you finished it?
Ethan's
No.
never truly started it. He's seen
Oh, really?
certain episodes with me, and that's it.
That's fair.
I watched like the entirety of season 1 with you.
yeah.
Oh, I thought I saw someone there.
But
Oh.
but no, it's. I mean, soap operas are told like that, and I don't like soap operas. That's why I don't like Yellowstone. That's why I didn't like. By the time Game of Thrones was over, I was exhausted. But no, stories told out of order. I don't like those. I mean, I don't need things to be so.
Illusionary wall ahead.
I don't need things to be like spelled out for me. I do like to figure things out when you watch. I love when you watch something a second time.
No.
And you're
Fuck.
like,
He's stealing my levels.
No!
oh damn,
Who is he?
he's a douche.
It's just the Dark Hand.
Can you get it back by killing him?
I can't remember if they actually steal levels or...
Why is he trying to kick you?
Don't do that,
Anal.
fucker. Come here. Can you give me the Dark Hand yet?
I love his
Excuse
armor.
me, I'm sorry.
But no, I like when you go back through and you watch movies and you learn something. You're like, oh, I see the threads. I see how this all comes together the second time. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to be sitting there like, okay, let's put this all together the second time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, I think I would enjoy Witcher so much more if they like re-released season 1 in order. I think I would enjoy it so much more.
I had to watch Donnie Darko 2 or 3 times before I fully understood the whole story, but that's why I liked it so much, is because it was like a puzzle to figure out. But that I enjoy that because I feel like that's good storytelling if it makes you want to go back the first time you read it. I can't reread. There's plenty of books that I love. I cannot reread them. They were great books, but I cannot reread them. But I can rewatch Donnie Darko a billion times.
I like a movie that by the end of it, you understand, and if you've been paying attention, it's like, okay, it makes sense how all these things came together, right?
Fuck 'em up, Ethan.
But I do not like movies where
Don't kick
you
me.
have
Stop it.
to watch it a second time to understand it, because you need the full context from the end
Oh my God.
to understand the beginning.
They're stabbing him at the same time.
Oh, they've got that stupid... There we go. No!
No.
You dead?
No, I didn't die.
Oh. But no, movies where it's
Okay,
like you have to watch this 2 times to understand the story. Fuck you. That's not a good story.
I think they can be good stories.
I think it's good if upon rewatching it you're like, I can see all the threads of the things and how they came together by the end. But at the same time, if I paid more attention along the entire thing. What are you laughing at?
You jerkified.
I'm all the way back here.
Oh my god.
No, I mean, it's fine. It's not like a big problem, you know?
But no, I think a good story is one where at the end of it, if you've been paying attention, you'll understand everything. If you have to read it or watch it twice to understand it, it's not a good story.
I think both of them are a good story. If you get it at the first time you watch it, or if you get it the second time you watch it. Either way, it's a good story because it makes you think. It makes you go back to it.
If it makes you go back to it because it's like, I want to know what's coming and look at all the threads and be able to examine things and look for clues even more, that's a good story.
Oh, I think you're picky.
I am picky.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's one where it's like you will not understand unless you watch it twice.
I'm a good middle ground when it comes to pickiness because I can see some of what Damien's saying, but at the same time, like, there are definitely stories. He hates time travel stories.
I hate time travel.
And it all depends on how the time travel story is done.
For sure.
For me.
For sure.
You know?
I agree with that.
It's kind of like...
It has to make sense.
But, like, what I mean by that is, like, it is very hard to get Damien to actually enjoy something. It is.
I definitely have my niches.
Yeah,
but no, it's kind of like if there's a puzzle where you have to die to solve it, you know, in a video game.
That's why I'm
it's
playing
a bad
Little
puzzle.
Nightmares. Check out that playthrough.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Trial and error gameplay can be good in certain aspects when it's trying to push, like, the game itself.
But not if it kills you.
Dark Souls is not trial and error.
No.
Where it'll kill you. There are obvious signs, usually. They'll set up traps, but as long as you're aware and you're alert, you can survive everything.
For example, okay, if you walk into a room in a game, okay, and you look around, alright, and it's like, okay, things look pretty normal. I'm looking at the walls, I'm looking at the floors, I'm looking at the ceilings, I'm not seeing any switches, anything like that. And you walk in and something just appears and fucking kills you. That's not a good room. That's not a good puzzle.
No.
Well, okay, so like Little Nightmares 2, when you're going through the school, jumping over the lockers and everything, and you land on the planks, and you don't realize what the planks do, and it starts swinging at you, or the locker falls on you.
I think there is a way if you go through a bit slower.
Well, yeah, but it's meant for you. Little Nightmares is meant for you to do the same level over and over again until you get it.
Yeah, and I think that's poor level design.
I love it. I think it makes you think more. It makes you think more creatively, and it makes you look outside of the box. It's reminding you, hey, bitch, you have a creative mind. Do something about it. No,
that's not creativity. If you go into a room
puzzle solving is creative.
No, puzzle solving for me is if you have all the information in front of you when you walk into a room in a game and you just fail to put it together and then you die, that's a fair puzzle. But if things just happen because you don't know what's going to happen,
well, I mean,
that's a bad puzzle.
Your argument before was like, if you go through Little Nightmares slowly, then yeah, there's a way you can do it all the way through.
I said I think so. I don't know that. I've never played the game.
But I'm sure you could do any game all the way through the first time. But then I don't think that's a good game. That's too fucking easy.
No, not if you take your time and you review it and you're like, okay, I'm taking my time. I'm looking at everything in this room.
How many games?
No, there are definitely games that actually will, like, I see what Damien's saying, but at the same time, oh shit, I forgot about these guys.
It's one thing if it's like I don't understand the mechanics, I didn't pay enough attention, and therefore I died. That's fair.
I want to be the guy.
Yeah.
I want to be the guy.
I want to be the guys is a bad game, but it's meant to be bad.
It's meant to be infuriating. It's meant to be trial and error. Basically, it's a platformer where,
you
like...
just get fucked for no reason.
So, like, imagine Mario-style gameplay where you just jump and move between the platforms, but then the platforms will drop beneath you and you won't know until you get there. Right. And you have to jump in a very specific way. Mm-hmm. Okay, did drop an item. Thank you.
So, like, say, for example, Ethan walked into an area. Everything looks normal in this game, right?
And I walked forward, and then
he walks forward, and there's a random spot in the texture where you can't tell, and when he hits that spot, a fucking log drops on his head.
Yeah.
And there's no indication. There's absolutely nothing he could have done to foresee that happening. He just has to know where it is. That's a bad puzzle. That's a terrible puzzle. But if he walks in, okay, and if he had paid attention, he would have seen there's a button on the floor.
I didn't mean to hit that.
You're fine. There's a button on the floor that if you step on that button, the log drops on your head. That's a good puzzle. Because maybe you weren't paying attention for buttons when you first came in the room.
I mean, that's how Little Nightmares is. You walk through and you step on the plank.
Yeah, but you see
like,
see the plank. Though.
Now I see the plank.
You either see the plank or you have enough time to react. Yes, that's a good puzzle. But when it happens and it's just like things pop out and just grab you.
We'll have to show you like gameplay of I Want to Be the Guy after this because like you'll see what we mean.
And that's my point with like those movies is I want to be able to, if I'm paying attention, by the time I'm through with it, I understand what's going on.
But you understand what I'm saying, Ethan, right?
Yeah, no, because like there are
like I think Donnie Darko is a really good
because we're still kind of talking about like the out of order thing as well, you know. And oh shit, I forgot about him.
I just want to understand the full picture if I'm paying attention. That's my point.
Well, you can, and you can start piecing things together, and that's one of my favorite things with like stories told out of order like that. There are very bad examples of that, of where it's like, okay, where the fuck am I? This doesn't seem related, you know?
To be clear, I wasn't saying that stories told out of order you can't understand in the first watch through. Because I only watched Witcher once and I understood it. I'm saying I just don't enjoy them as much because I'm trying to...
No, I'm not saying...
I think my issue with that is I'm trying too hard to put it together and rather than just paying attention and enjoying it.
I am gonna tell you. Let me finish my thought process because I was going to say I know what you're saying. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that I think they can be good because you did actually say they are not good.
They're not good. No, a story...
You did say
Hang on!
Ah!
A story is not good if you have to watch it twice to understand it.
Oh my god,
That's what I was saying.
I disagree.
If you have to.
You're a sourpuss and a skinky butt.
If you can understand it in the first watch, it's a good story.
And that's the thing, is there...
I'm not even saying I'm not even saying if I don't understand the first watch is a bad story. I'm saying if the director's intention was for you to not understand what's going on the first time you watch it, it's...
Are movies not meant to be made to rewatch?
Not necessarily. They're just meant to tell a story.
I mean, so, listen.
I would stand the test of time.
I just don't...
I still disagree with you here. Just because there are definitely art project movies where you're meant to watch it more than once to pick up on little details and put together a greater sense of the story. Like, imagine.
But he's saying yes, there's movies out there that's like it, but he's saying that those movies just aren't good.
Yes.
Again. Well, I'm not saying that it's not sometimes fun to watch a movie a second time and be like, oh, I didn't even see that the first time.
No, I know.
But I still understood the story.
But I'm saying... The whole point behind, like, I haven't watched this, but I'm assuming that this movie would very similarly be like this. The Lighthouse, we kind of talked about that another time, you know?
I tried to read the book, The Lighthouse, and I didn't like it, but I did like
the whole
movie.
thing about it is it's supposed to be ununderstood. Yes. Mm-hmm. Like, that's the whole art project of the story, is that it's incomprehensible and... There is so much theory crafting around it. You don't know what's going on, and you're never meant to know what's going on.
Lovecraft was also a troll, though.
Okay, that doesn't matter. The whole point about it is that it being incomprehensible is part of the experience. And saying that it's simply bad, I would say, is false. You may not like it, but it doesn't mean that it's necessarily bad. If you're meant to watch a movie twice, to pick up on more things, to pick up on little details and such, I don't think that makes it a bad movie or a bad story. Yes, there are examples of that being done in a bad way, but it doesn't inherently make it bad.
That's just my opinion. I like to have all the pieces in it to be able to be understood when you finish it, as long as you've been paying attention.
Yeah.
Just because it's the director's intention doesn't mean that it's a good... It's good. It just means that usually they're kind of full of themselves.
Sometimes, yes, that is the case.
Which Lovecraft was absolutely full of himself.
But at the same time, like...
Lovecraft was a troll.
Damien, I don't care.
I was telling Annie that because she said he's not a troll. He's a fucking troll.
I don't think he's a troll.
Remember his cat's name?
Wasn't it pussy?
No.
No, it was, the N-word.
Yeah, he's a fucking troll.
Yeah, but that was humor back then.
That was humor. Two, it was
Terrible
a very
humor.
different time.
Yes, it was. Terrible humor, but a different time.
He also...
No, and The Lighthouse was written by Christopher Parker. It wasn't even written by H.P. Lovecraft.
Okay, that's good. Because Lovecraft, I'm pretty sure, was also beat his wife. And he hated her because she was Jewish.
Most of them did. And also, most of them did.
I do have an unpopular opinion about media in general, and
that
that
you were going
is
to say she deserved it.
no.
I'm joking.
Why
I'm
would
joking.
you-
I'm joking.
Oh
I'm joking.
my God, revoked.
David, stop
It's called
talking.
dark humor,
stop,
liberal.
Stop.
Seriously, stop talking.
Stop talking right now. I'm saying I think you should always be able to separate the art from the artist. You should be able to appreciate the work of art regardless of what your feelings or opinions about the artist.
You like Hitler's paintings then, right?
I mean, if I looked at them and I didn't know they were his, I probably would enjoy them.
Yeah. No,
But either way,
that
that's-
was a joke.
that's-
Unlike Damien.
What the fuck?
Wait, what? Whoa!
We're in the boss fight.
You didn't die?
Nope.
That's such a hard fall.
I know. I had to wear the Covenant of Artorias to get in here, and here we are.
What deodorant
Where is he?
are you wearing?
Huh?
What deodorant are you wearing?
Some Old Spice stuff?
It smells
Ow.
like this. Whoa! It smells like this Teen Spirit. You remember Teen Spirit?
No.
You don't remember Teen Spirit deodorant?
No.
That shit
I know
was
the song
great.
Teen Spirit. It smells like Teen Spirit.
Yeah.
No,
Is that what it smells like? It smells like Teen Spirit? Please don't. Please don't. Damn it.
What the fuck is that?
An energy beam.
This deodorant? You don't remember that?
Nope.
You sold it at.
Kmart?
Yeah.
You can say I worked at Kmart. It's defunct. Want to go look up all the Kmarts?
Do you remember Teen Spirit? This. It was super.
Ethan is fighting the.
I am currently fighting a
Can
boss.
you kill the boss already? I want to talk.
I want to show you Teen Spirit. God. Also, no, I've never seen that before.
Oh God. Okay. Well, for anybody else, if you remember Teen Spirit deodorant, comment Teen Spirit.
I just
are
had
you
this
weak to
deodorant
fire?
to finish up. I'm sorry.
Are you weak to
I
fire?
actually did finish it.
Kind of.
I love his long legs.
I love how his legs are longer than the floor that you're on.
He's
That's
like
because there is no floor here.
he's like Slenderman and Treebeard had a baby, you know? But it's like White Birch.
Ow.
Everything about him is just shredded.
It's giving tree vibes.
I need to drink this.
No, not really.
There we
It's
go.
more like his body is like the texture of like those banana leaf huts.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But it's gray. It's
No,
giving-
He looks like the
I'm talking
island in
about-
Moana after it starts to turn to ash.
Yeah, like the way that there's like those beams that come out, and then there's like the thin
like palm leaves.
the palm leaves between them. That's what he reminds me
I
of.
don't know. It
Like-
looks like tree barks and branches to me.
Well, yes, palm leaves and banana leaves.
It is giving more Warcraft in the face, though.
Ow.
Oh, that hurt you? World of Warcraft?
No, he hit me.
How dare you compare his favorite games to WoW?
Oh no. Don't explode.
You never
Thank
played
you.
WoW?
I played a little bit of WoW and I
Yeah.
wasn't a fan. The fun part about it was playing a game with more than one friend at a time.
Yeah, I liked WoW. though.
You gotta.
First try.
So-
Four Kings is kind of a joke, honestly.
That was the quickest boss fight we've
I love how
had.
his name is Four Kings and you only fought one.
I fought 4 of them.
Oh.
I killed 4 of them. There we go.
Victory achieved.
But if you take long enough, they will just keep spawning in. Because I was fighting 2 at a time at the end there.
Who's this dude?
Some dude. He's fucking jacked.
Yeah, I want that fit.
He's
Just the
ripped.
shoulder armor,
Just
and like
the- yeah.
lower arm armor.
Yeah.
Bonfire lit.
Or
You
the
just got
lower bicep armor.
Yeah, you just got your muscles out.
Yeah. All right.
Ethan, that's that fit that we're gonna
It's
have when we
not
get you to
as
the gym.
cool. It's not as cool as a Nosuke. Okay.
If you're wanting armor, it is as cool. It is cooler than Nosuke.
Shh, we're cool because we are a Nosuke.
I mean, that's
I got
true.
my titties out.
Nothing's cooler than having your titties out.
Yeah.
Sun's
exactly.
out means titties are out. Okay, okay. Look at us. See, look, we're back in the sun.
No tan lights for this woman.
unless she's jerkified.
I think we can. True. I think we could probably end this episode though.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
That was.
Yeah, we talked
Thank you,
about
guys.
movies and stuff.
And how they're bad.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And
thank you.
I hate this man. We love you. Like, share, comment, subscribe.
All that excellent stuff.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Love you.
We
Bye.
love you. Goodbye.